Good morning, boys and girls. Today is Tuesday, September 29th, 2020, and today we're going to work on lesson number 10. We're going to review some parts in lesson 10 and then complete most of the work in class. So, your daily goal is to complete the assignment. When you complete your assignment, you send it and you score an 85 or higher. The materials for today, you need a pencil, you need to learn book number 2, and learn book number 3. Now, what are your expectations? Make sure you're sitting tall, that you have all the materials ready in park, that you participate by doing your work, that you always go back to the channels to clarify your questions, or reach out to me and Miss Allen if you have any questions. Raise your hand using the hand icon. Always stay on mute, and only unmute yourself when you're called on. Make sure you complete 2 lessons a day in Hotspot. And if you get to 100, you get an ice cream cone, boys and girls. So work hard to meet that goal. Now, what are we going to do? The objective for the day. By the end of the lesson, I can explore $1,000. I can figure out how many $10 bills we can change for $1,000 bill. Remember, there's not $1,000 bill, but we can count several bills to get to 1,000. Your turn to say the objective. Yes, boys and girls, we can figure out how many $10 bills we can change for 1,000. Well, how are we going to do that? So, we are going to do it in many different ways. But let's talk about the important keywords. So, we can draw number 1. We can do an expanded form. This is what we're going to review. And remember, the value of $1 is in the ones place. The value of $10 is in the tens place. And the value of 100 is in the hundreds place. So, you're going to have one problem and you can answer it in many different ways. You're going to find the solutions. That's why here are the key points. You can draw, which is key point number 1. These are the steps. But what can you draw? You can draw bills, you can draw quick-dents, you can skip count. Step number 2 is to write a number sentence. Step number 3 is draw a number bond. And step 4 is skip a count. These are some examples of how you can find out how many $10 bills are in 1,000. Okay, boys and girls, you have 10 seconds to get a white piece of paper. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. So, I am going to give you about a minute to copy this problem. So pause the video and copy the number, copy the word form, copy expanded form, and then write the units. So pause the video and copy that. Thank you for being blazers and coming back after you finish copying that. So let's review this. What number is this? Yes, this number is 430. How do you say that in word form? Remember, word form is exactly how you say it. So I will write 400 13. It's a teen number because it starts with a 1. 413. I write it. Now remember, expanded form is the number and the value. So what would I write as expanded form? I would write 400 plus 10 plus 3 equals 413. Now let's talk about the units. How many hundreds are there? Yes, 4. How many tens are there? Yes, 1. And how many ones are there? Yes, 3. And it's a good practice to always label the place value chart HTO. Now that we're done, I want you to pause the video again and copy the next problem. Make sure you copy the second problem and the third problem. So pause the video, and when you're done, come back and work the problems with me. Great job, boys and girls. Thank you for being students with integrity. Okay, let's go over the next problem. Like I told you earlier, it's a good practice to always write HTO because it helps us. So let's go over it. You tell me, what is this number in word form? Yes, that number is 300. And look, exactly how I'm saying it. I'm writing 41. 341. Now let's write it in expanded form. I stretch it by the value. So I have 300. This is from here, so I write 300 plus, I have how many tens? Yes, 4 tens, and the value is 40 plus 1, and the 1 equals to 1. 300 plus 40 plus 1 equals 341. Now this is why it's important to put the value, because you automatically know the answer in unit form. Well, how many hundreds do you have? Yes, 3. How many tens do you have? Yes, 4. How many ones do you have? Yes, 1. Okay, now your turn to solve the next problem by yourselves. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Go. You have 30 seconds left. Thank you for working hard, boys and girls. Okay, let's review. Here's what you should have. This number in word form is 134. And look, I don't have any digit there. It's only words. That's why it's called word form. And expanded, remember the value of each digit. It's 100 plus 30 plus 4 equals 134. You have 100, 3 tens, and 4 ones. Is your brain And thank you for reviewing how to say a number in 3 different forms. We said it in expanded, we have it in word, this is in unit, and this is standard for. So actually we review 4. Remember, this is standard, is a regular way, word form, expanded, and unit. Okay, boys and girls, if you open your Learn book, we have to solve this problem in many different ways. So I'm gonna give you an example. You're gonna work the rest in class time. So the question asks, Jerry wonders how many $10 bills are equal to 1,000. So what are we trying to find out? It's a word problem. We're trying to find out how many $10 bills are equal to 1,000. So, but I have to remind myself that it's $10 bills. Then, what do I know? Well, I know that one $10 bill equals to $10 bills. So I can make the little assumption. One $10 bill equals to 10. Okay, so what can I draw? I can draw the $10 bills, but it's going to take a long time. So I can use this learning to count, because you know 10 and another 10 equals 20, and another 10 equals 30, and another 10 equals 40, another 10 equals 50, another 10 equals 60, another 10 equals 70, another 10 equals 80, another 10 equals 90, another 10 equals 100. Okay, I stop at 100, boys and girls. Now, you know that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. $10 bills equals to $100. So what can I do now? Well, I can skip count by hundreds to get to 1,000. So I can go 100 equals to $10 bills. 200 equals to $20 bills, because remember, I'm skip counting by 10, because $10 bills equals to 100. 300 equals $30 bills. So this is the total, and this is the number of bills. 400, these $40 bills. 500, and this is $50 bills. 600, and this is $60 bills. 700, and this equals to $70 bills. 800, this equals to $80. 900, this equals to $90 bills. 1,000, and that equals to 100. I'm sorry, 1,000, and that equals to 100. So I can say that I already did this. I'm not going to write the addition number sentence, but I know I can write the word sentence that says, there are $100. Miss Bocanera made a mistake. There are 100 $10 bills and $1,000. And we figure it out by skip counting, by figuring out that 10 tens equals to 100, boys and girls. You did outstanding today. So today you're going to continue working in this problem because there is several ways you can solve this problem. We'll continue working in class. And you are going to have homework in PureDict, so I am not going to tell you which pages you're going to submit. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you later. Bye!